Hi there, happy Monday. It's Memorial Day. Lots of you might be wanting to go to the beach, go fishing, go on drive, but no, down here in Miami, it's raining. And also, that gives us an opportunity to reflect a little bit on Memorial Day. A lot of people do not understand the significance of Memorial Day. Memorial Day is that time given to the memory of those who fought for our country, those who lost their life. The brunt of that memory is with the families who have lost loved ones. And we would like to pay tribute to the families of those who have lost loved ones and for the ones who have passed and gone to the beyond.
So we want to have a minute of silence for all those who have left us, who gave their lives. Thank you.
And it's only fitting that on this day, Memorial Day, that we take up the topic, the power of memory. Because memory shapes your mood and personality. So, Vijay, how do we explain this?
Memories? Well, I mean, you just have to remember, don't you? we
Absolutely.
Everything we do is about memory. We remember a whole day is dedicated every year to Memorial Day so that we can remember important things. A lot of events in our lives, festivals, ceremonies are all based on memories of things past. Currently, we all are concerned about creating good memories. We recall those memories, and when there are high points in our lives, those memories bring a lot of joy and happiness to us. And when there were low points, those memories can bring a lot of sadness and sorrow. So memories are very significant. They affect our day, every minute, every moment of our lives. And therefore, it is something worth looking at and to manage. For memories, we have a choice. It is not that you have to accept every memory that comes. Some memories are not worth remembering, and some memories we want to cherish and strengthen. What are memories? They are recordings within our being of events past, and they become part of our personalities because in some way or the other we have identified with them, and so we make memories part of our identity. So memory is my identity. Since we make it part of our identity, we can also unmake it. So memories can be strengthened by using them or recalling them or cherishing them, and memories can be weakened by ignoring them. So memories grow with attention and they are weakened with a lack of attention or by ignoring. And so that is the choice. On Memorial Day, we can choose to remember or we can choose to forget.
And actually, uh, in our life, those who have lived a longer life, like me, have a full lifetime of memories. And some memories are like diamond, and some are like rust. And during the day, sometimes we see something and associate it with a memory, and that memory comes up in the front, in the screen of my mind. And I might feel sad, I might feel happy, based, if it's a memory of, say, diamond, or I might feel sad if it's a memory of rust. It's just a comparison, a sad memory or a happy memory. So we want to identify some triggers which makes us have happier memories, triggers which makes us feel better, triggers which makes our mood better, triggers which develop our personality to be a happier you, a kinder you, a more joyful you. So let's look at some of those triggers, because I'll draw an example. Sometimes you might be listen to a song which you have heard maybe in your childhood days, and that song you remember the singer, you remember where it was sung, and it brings great joy to your life, to your present life. So let's identify some of those triggers to make our life more joyful, more harmonious. So Vijay, let's what triggers should we?
I think there are lots of triggers for memories. There are some very powerful triggers. Smell. Smell can be a powerful trigger. We associate it with people who we have loved. We associate some smell with the smell of people close to us or with a memory.
Oh, smell too. You could get hungry, you know.
It could trigger memory of food and good times, happy times with the family. Sceneries can make you trigger memories. Clothing can trigger memories. What someone says something trigger memories. Your scenery, you are driving in a car and suddenly you see something, it trigger a memory. The bark of a dog or your pet acting in a certain way. So pretty much the triggers are very widespread. They are all because our memory attached to so many different things. And it is what we attach this memory to or to what the memories are attached, either way, that creates the triggers. The thing is, those triggers are pretty much automatic. They happen. And I would like to make the point that the memories, although they happen, we do have a choice. When the memory comes up, I can choose to hold on to it, to cherish it, or I can choose to let it go. If the memory is useful to me, I hold on to it. If the memory is not good for me, let it go. Now, we do have the case where some memory is recurring and we are not able to let it go, even though we wish to let it go. Part of the reason for that is because we identify with the memory very closely. And so, in cases like that, I think we should go into the memory itself and look to see why am I holding on to it, or why is it holding on to me? Is it holding on to my ego? Is it holding on to my hurt? Is it holding on to my being insulted at some point? There are so many things in me that grabs holds of these memories, and so I cannot let it go. So I have to disassociate myself from that. So, for example, if you feel insulted by someone, then you have to ask yourself, or I have to ask myself, why do I feel insulted? Whatever that person has done, he has done. I cannot do anything about that. But I can do something about how I shape the memory of that event. What type of memory of that event that I hold. And so if I'm holding a memory of insult, I have to go in and ask myself, why do I feel insulted? And let go that sense of insult. I feel insulted because he's junior and I am senior. So I let go that sense of junior senior and see him as a soul, see him as a brother, see him as a companion, see him as a team
Child of
member,
God.
see him as a child of God. So I let go that link. I let go that what could be the trigger. Let it go. Disassociate it from myself. And so slowly that memory will fade. And if that alone doesn't work, then we have to look at the other hooks that pulls this memory back. It could be that being insulted, but it could also be the smell of the food that we were having on that day. Or it could also be the sound of some barking dog in the background that was incessant. And so all of these hooks, I have to unhook them and let them go, disassociate, and the memory will slowly die.
So Vijay, so this present moment that we are in, this second, as we are recording this, in the next minute or second, it will become a past. and a past is a memory. So what can I do to make sure my memories are something to remember, something worth remembering, something which I can go back to get some support. Because sometimes, like, we remember somebody in our life, our grandparents, what lessons they taught us. And at some point in time, that image comes up in our mind and we're able to get strength from it and to move on and to deal with the situation. So how do we create, or are there original memories, memories which is deep down inside of us, which we are covering up, or which we cannot uncover, something like eternal memories? Is there something like that?
So those are very deep words and they will take us deep into the topic. Before I go there, let me address the first concern, the first topic you raised, which is about creating memories now. So we know about creating memories now. It's a common topic about creating great memories and good memories. And sometimes we actually choose activities in order to create memories, especially when we are dealing with the family and the children. So to ensure that the memories we create now are good memories, they are worthwhile memories, one of the things to be concerned about is to disassociate ourselves from our own memories, to disassociate myself from my own old shyness, from my old fears, from my old suspicions. Many of those negative feelings and those qualities that I used to think or hold on to affects my ability to create good memories in the present. Not only should I
Mm-hmm.
disassociate myself from my old bad memories, but I also need to disassociate the people in front of me from my old bad memories of them. So that if that was the person who did so and so, I have to let that go. Forget the past. The person is with me in the present. We are both here in the moment, and I have to forget the past, ignore the past. Now, we all experience this. If you're having fun, and the good music is playing and the food is good and you have good company and we get into a rhythm and we are, we fall into a little jig, and at that moment you actually have forgotten. We have forgotten all things of the
Mm-hmm.
past. We have forgotten that I can't dance, but you dance anyway, and it's great. And you have forgotten that you are having fun. So it's really the act of disassociating from the past that creates the capacity for me to be fully in the present and to create great memories.
So, a lot of people who are stressed and depressed, they look for solutions, and that's why they go for tablets or drug, alcohol, so that a lot of time you hear alcoholics says, "Oh my goodness, I'm so depressed. I want to drown my past because I'm remembering something which I can't escape from." But let us be a master. Let us take charge. Let us be in control. Being in control means reflecting. Memorial Day is a time for reflection. Reflect on the past, reflect on the present, reflect on all the great things that has happened in your life. Reflect on those things. And a lot of time we need to when we are depressed, we need to go back in memory lane, I would say, and take out something from the past which made us strong, which made us powerful, which gave us courage, which gave us resilience. And it's important to understand, reflect, go back, in memory lane and see and take those thing out so you can deal with present situation. But as we move forward on this day and every day, we have to continue to create memories, create the present, where because we are in control, we can create it, we can be master, we can reopen or reopen that lost memory of maybe the original memory, which is within ourself, which is powerful. So opening up that channel and understanding of those memory, going down the memory lane, so that we are always happy, always positive, always courageous, where we feel strong, so we can deal with situation. Your thoughts, Vijay?
Well, I think again you have brought up the topic of the original memories, and so now would be a good time for us to, in fact, do some reflection. Can I invite you to have a seat? Um,
Yeah, I'm sitting.
yes, and all those who are with us, to take a few moments for reflection. And so take a deep breath, allow the body to relax, bring the thoughts to the center of the forehead, let the shoulders relax, let your mind relax, withdraw your thoughts within, and let go of the world around you. Who am I? I disassociate from my memories, the obvious memories, and I look deeper within. Who am I? I think of this morning just as I woke up, the first second that I became conscious on the bed. Who am I? Before I remembered the day and before I remembered my responsibilities. Who am I? I am a being at peace, in silence, quiet. These are some of my original memories. This is the me that exists all the time. I am a being in silence, at peace with myself and at peace with the world. I go down childhood lane further to my childhood, 10 years old, 6 years old, 3 years old, 1 year old. Who am I as a baby? Who was this personality who was born? 1 day old? What type of being am I? You might say, what type of being was I? But that original being, that original person who was born, still exists. I, the soul at peace with myself, and at peace with the world. Recall the memory, a happy baby, full of life, full of energy, a joy to be in the presence of. Pure happiness is my memory. That's who I am. Complete peace. A divine being. A pure being. Detached from the world. Complete in myself. Who am I playing this part? Who am I who am choosing memories? I return my thoughts to the present, holding in my mind this contemplative attitude of who is the original me. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Vijay, for those deep, deep reflection and the original me to find out, to go and dive deep into within myself to look for my original memories of peace and love and beauty. As we continue to reflect on this Memorial Day, continue to find joy in your journey, to find joy in this memory lane. Please be safe and please like us on Facebook. Until then, we see you next time. Goodbye.